guys, you're welcome back. Thanks for clicking. France churches turned into mosque. So let's watch, guys.
There's a small Catholic community in the heart of France that has too little money and too many churches. It's Vierzon on the Cher River. The Church of the Holy Virgin is located in the historic town center. A few hundred meters away stands the Church of St. John the Baptist. And a few blocks further we find St. Celestine. There's been no resident priest here for ages. And then there's the Church of St. Aloysius. Father Alain Kraut is rarely here because he's responsible for the entire parish of Vierzon.
We have 6 churches in Vierzon in all, but the number of residents has gone from 35,000 to 27,000. And the number of practicing Catholics has sharply declined in the last 3 decades. This church was consecrated in 1955, but we don't need it anymore, so we want to sell it.
They found a prospective buyer right away. The local Muslim community needed a place to worship. They have plenty of members. Right now, they pray in a one-family house that's filled to the brim. It's not just the old immigrants from the Maghreb who worked in the factories that come here. They're joined by their children and grandchildren. Few want to be interviewed. Buying the church is a controversial issue.
We simply don't have enough space. No proper place to pray. We're packed in.
It wasn't really a matter of going out to buy a church. We just want to enlarge our congregation.
The possibility that a French church could become a mosque made headlines in the French conservative media and triggered outrage. Muslims were suddenly reviled on internet forums for expropriating Christian space. But Father Kraut was pleased to have a buyer for the church.
When Muslims say they don't have enough space to pray with proper dignity, then I think it's a good idea to turn a church into a place for Muslims to worship.
The priest asked his congregation about selling the church, including those who still come to St. Aloysius once a week to pray in a side chapel. Most of the parishioners agreed with the sale.
I think it would be a good thing that the church be used for prayer again. Christians and Muslims have the same God. It's not the same religion, but we have much in common.
But others couldn't accept the idea of Muslims praying in a former Christian church.
I think it would be better if they set up a mosque someplace else in town, because if the Christians keep giving ground, then we'll lose our faith and identity. After all, France is a Christian country.
For Vierzon, the sale of the church would not have a happy ending. In neighboring Bourges, the archdiocese responsible for the church got involved and decided instead to sell the church to a charity. The bishop justified the decision by saying the Paris-based charity was non-denominational. This, even though it's called the Fraternity of St. Aloysius and is dedicated to the same saint as the church in Vierzon. They're collecting donations to buy the building. Their motto, "Stop the Mosque," makes their position clear.
We're opposed to converting the church into a mosque. Christenings, weddings, and funerals were once held there. Now that's all going to be wiped away. The church will be something else entirely. We've gathered thousands of signatures from all over France and from Canada and Switzerland. Some people even send money. Most say, "Bravo, keep it up."
The archdiocese in Bourges isn't talking to the media. Father Kraut, however, says he feels the fraternity went behind his back and fears that the rift between Christians and Muslims in France will only be worsened by the group's campaign.
I disagree strongly with using slogans like that to raise money. I'm bitter about it coming to this.
And the local Muslim community is disappointed. A lawyer from Vierzon, Munir Liam, didn't expect this kind of response. He says it would be possible to convert a church into a mosque because the building wouldn't have to remain a mosque for all eternity.
I thought religion was supposed to promote peace. How could they stoop so low and use insults like that? They spit in your face just because you're a Muslim. You're treated like a terrorist. It's regrettable.
The Fraternity of St. Aloysius has been given 6 months to raise the money to buy the church, and the chances are good that they'll succeed. But they shouldn't expect help from the parish priest.
Wow. Like the priest said, the population in France is coming down, and a lot of people are actually leaving the faith of Catholic Church. They are going to Anglican Church, Pentecostal churches. So that's the reason why they felt the need to sell the church, because members are decreasing. Most members have left, and well, I thought they could evangelize more in getting members in the church. From there, things would change. There are tough times, there are good times in every human life. In every situation, we have tough times, we have good times. I believe that was the church tough time, and they should have just persevered a little bit longer. But regardless, it was not really bad for them to sell the church to mosques, even though it sounds weird because the two religions are very different when it comes to worship, when it comes to them praying and worshiping. So the Catholic priest was cool with it, as long as it's still going to be meant for worship. The building is still going to be meant for worship, and they just want the church to be dormant. And you could see that the members were very, very low. So when the priest told the members, majority of them agreed. Even one old woman was like, you see, we are all serving the same God. That's what we believe, and there are a lot of similarities. So it would be best for the church to be used, to be turned into a mosque. And this is a place of worship, and the population of Muslims in France is increasing, and France is mostly a Christian country, but now Islam is taking over in the country. Wow. As well, that's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you guys subscribe for more, like, share, comment. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.